You stupid idiot. You would use 2 of them? 2 of them! One was bad enough, but...
Mario?
What? Richie?
I didn't expect to find you here.
What are you doing here? Yeah,
Well, I was actually here looking for you. Just not here. I was going to your hotel.
What do you... Okay, why are you looking for me? I'm doing a job for Kaiba.
I know. Who do you think told me where you were?
Of course. Wait, then...
Like, he mentioned the whole fake card thing, and you working for him to figure it out.
Yeah, he's actually paying me to do this. Go figure.
Oh. Okay, well that's nice. Well, I just kind of came in contact with it.
Oh no, who got hurt?
Well, you're not gonna like it. Some guy that I met in Italy. He was actually someone that was at Duelist Kingdom.
Oh?
Yeah, that far back, and, well, they wanted to beat the King of Games.
Of course, everyone wants to have their shots.
Well, you know, since Pegasus gave me new cards, I could try out them against this guy, no big deal, you know? That's what I thought. But it didn't end well for him. Something happened.
What card?
And then
What cards did he use?
Well, you know, he was using Red Eyes, which I was pretty familiar with, you know, since Tiger uses them.
Yeah.
But then he pulled out a card that I know he couldn't have.
What card?
Well, it's a card that you and Tiger both share.
The Claw of Hermos? He had a Claw of Hermos?
Yes.
The only other...
And I knew he couldn't have.
No. There's only 3 copies of this card in the world. I have one, Tiger has one, and the last one is in Gingy's possession.
Exactly. So...
That was a fake. Why would you...
Yeah, and...
Of all cards,
Yeah. One of the legendary dragons. I mean... I was confused and shocked when he pulled it out. I was like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. And then, like, I was like, okay, well, maybe he stole it or won it from Gingy or something. You know? Maybe. But then, after the duel, he started, like, squirming in pain. He was...
The card...
It was horrible.
Yeah. Do you see this guy right here?
Yeah? Who's this guy, by the way?
You might...
Never really asked.
You might recognize him. Take a look at his face.
Wait, is he wearing red hunter robes?
This is one of your old enemies, the Red Hunters.
They're back?
In a sense.
Marek's not behind it, right?
No. All of our past goons, like the Dragon Lords, those old goons, the Red Hunters, and some of my old enemies, like the cultists.
So basically, all the bad guys are teaming up with these fake cards now.
Basically, someone's in charge of all this and making these fake cards. Just look at these I just got off of him.
Bet I know who it is.
Who?
Well, you probably haven't heard of me for, like, you know, 6 months, right? It's been a while.
You went out the radar. I assumed you were just taking a vacation like you did before.
No, that's not what happened. You see, me, Michael, Austin, we were hunting this guy down. His name was the Mastermind.
Wait.
And he got us.
He got you? Wait, you lost?
Oh, we didn't even get to duel.
Wait.
He got us. We barely met him. And then 6 months later I wake up on an island without my deck. And I don't remember anything from the last 6 months. I didn't even know it had been 6 months. And he's talking in my head and he's playing these games. And then I meet this guy that, I don't know, what was his name again? I can't remember his name. It's still a little fuzzy, but there was this guy on the island. I don't remember. But he was weird, and I dueled him, and then he showed me the way off the island. And then he just disappeared. He's gone. Like nothing. Then the Mastermind was trying to play games with me. So I met with Pegasus. Pegasus, obviously, you know, he knows everything, so he knows all about it. He didn't know too much, though, and he gave me some new cards. Then I met with Kaiba. well, Kyber actually... See, I was told to go back to where it all began. And it began on the boat to Duelist Kingdom. That's where my journey started. And so I went to look for where that boat was now. And the records for that, Kyber took.
Of course he did.
So then Kyber looked at to me and mentioned you and the fake cards. Or obviously, you can handle that. I didn't have to deal with it. I had to deal with the mastermind. And so he told me where the boat was, where I could go. He's also been keeping track on as much of the mastermind as he could. But he still has no idea where this guy is. But clearly, there's something linking these two. The fake cards and the mastermind.
They may be the same person, you thinking?
I mean, this guy's messing with me. He's the only one that I know that could be doing something like this. So far, it just adds up, but we don't want to jump the gun.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been able to get much information out of these guys. The ones I have been able to stop before they use the cards to knock him out. Just look at this. He's using 2 number cards. He used them both in a duel.
Utopia? Bagushka?
Yeah, 2 powerful number cards. And he used them both. They drained him just to use them. And unfortunately, number cards seem to drain the users if you use fake versions. But
I mean,
if you use anything more powerful, it strikes them down. The actual gods themselves get angry.
Imagine if a god card was used.
About that.
You're kidding me, right?
I stopped him before he was using it, before he was able to use it.
Which one?
Winged Dragon of Ra.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You know, I came across one of those too, but that was me dueling Doc, who actually has the Winged Dragon of Ra, the real official card.
He's been off the dueling scene for a while.
Yeah. I was in town, and I wanted to test out these new cards, and he's the only person I could get hold of, surprisingly.
Yeah.
You know? So I took him up on it. Speaking of, I know we're trying to figure all this out, but I have new cards. You have new cards.
Well, these, I can't use these, but...
Not those.
But Kaiba did give me a new set. He was... Okay, he was a little rude about it, but he told me I had a lot of common cards that a lot of people have. And...
It's kind of true.
Except for a few.
It's very generic warrior monsters, mostly.
But...
I mean, you know, besides Colossal Fighter and whatnot.
Yeah, well, he sent me, I guess, a surplus of cards to upgrade my deck with.
Okay.
Hope he's not taking that out of my end check.
Yeah. Well, I got some new cards from Pegasus, specially made for my deck type, actually.
Oh, really? With your Magician Dragons?
Blue Eyes and Dark Magician.
Okay.
They don't mix well because they're really strong, but with these cards, they mix a little bit better.
Okay, that's good to hear. And I'll be honest, I still want a rematch. We still haven't properly solved it from the virtual world.
Hey, okay, look, wasn't my fault.
I mean,
kind of.
I was one of the closest ones to take you down at the time, so I want to know if I could take you down all the way.
Well, we'll see what you've got with those new cards.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's duel.
Shall we? Rock, paper, scissors?
Yes, we shall. It's been a while since I've had a proper rock, paper, scissors. You know.
Alright,
people have been rushing. Of course.
Here we go.
I'll take the first move then.
It's all yours.
Okay.
Interesting hand.
I'll set down this card, and I'll end the turn.
Alright, and I'll draw. Oh, I'll set this card. Then I think I'll discard my Return of the Dragon Lords to special summon Apprentice Illusion Magician, activating the effect to get Dark Magician to my hand.
Okay.
And then, Apprentice, attack the face down.
Well, you...
Of course.
Little Trooper.
The age-old combination for you. The old little Trooper.
Kaiba may have given me a lot of cards, but I can't get rid of my favorites.
Well, I end my turn.
Alright. I can't do anything with that just yet. And I don't think... No, I don't. I'm just gonna have to... Yeah, I'll set down this card. And then I'll set down this card. And I'll end.
Okay. When you're in phase, activate Eternal Soul.
Of course. You always have that. You seem to
effect.
always have that card on you.
Well, I mean, it special summons my Dark Magicians to the field. Can't really go wrong. And now, I'm going to activate Sage with Eyes of Blue on my Apprentice Illusion Magician, allowing me to special summon out the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And it's time. Polymerization.
Oh?
I fused together using Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon. Let's go with this card. I haven't used it in a while. First of the Dragons.
Of course.
The first ever dragon. Now, first of the dragons, attack the Little Trooper.
Little Trooper's effect once more.
Of course.
Little Trooper again.
But it's okay, because now I'm bringing back the Dark Magician
At least you don't have your...
for another attack.
At least you don't have your stupid little combo that we all know.
Dark Magician, Dark Magic attack that final Little Trooper.
Attack gainer. Replace the Little Trooper.
Alright, looks like I'm ending my turn.
That equals... Okay. Alright. I flip summon my morphing jar. This allows us to recycle our hands.
Ah, no. My Time Wizard.
That would have been annoying to deal with.
Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal.
But this also gave me access to this card. I summon the Buster Whelp of the Destruction Swordsman.
Buster card?
Oh yes.
Wait, you have Buster Bladers?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my biggest weakness. Why would Kaiba give you those?
Yeah, I was wondering that too, especially since this counters his deck style quite a bit too.
Maybe he wants you to be his next prodigy.
I doubt that.
It's getting old.
It's Kaiba. Do you really honestly believe that he wants anyone besides himself to be the top?
I don't know what his thought process is. Okay, what's your move?
For now, I'm gonna have to absorb a little bit of damage.
Oh yeah, it's quite a bit, isn't it?
Unfortunately.
And I get a 10. Alright.
I'll end the turn there.
Okay. I'll start by activating the Dragon Shrine. This will allow me to send some cards to the graveyard, starting with the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then the Mana Dragon Xenotron. Now, I'm going to activate the Spellbook of Knowledge. This allows me to send a spellcaster to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. I'll set this card, and activate Eternal Soul, re-summoning my Dark Magician. Do you like that little combo?
It's a good one, I'll admit that.
Alright, now, first of the dragons, destroy the Morphing Jar.
Did you really think I'd leave my monsters undefended, Richie? I activate my face down, Storming Mirror Force.
Oh, well, at least Dark Magician's protected. Thanks to Eternal Soul.
Of course.
Dark Magician, Dark Magic attack the Morphing Jar. I'm gonna take some damage still. But there goes my first of the dragons. That does mean I can summon him again, though.
Well, on your end phase, I activate Prologue of the Destruction Swordsman.
Okay, what does this do?
I get to send 2 cards to the graveyard, 1 Destruction Swords card and 1 Buster Blader card. To bring out... Well, I guess I should have a little story time. You see, the Buster Blader has a bit of a story with his Buster Whelp. You see that it's a baby, right?
Yeah?
Well, in one of his most epic battles, it claimed this baby from its mother. The Buster Dragon.
Okay, Synchro. Not seen that one before, I don't think.
I activate Buster Dragon's effect as well. You see, Buster Bladers can't exist without the dragon. So let's remedy that by bringing out the Buster Blader.
Okay, so you get to... he's really strong too, because it's my weakness. Oh boy, okay. Alright, it's no problem. Not an issue. I'm not worried, you're worried.
Then, I activate Buster Whelp's effect. By attributing itself, I get to bring back another Buster Blader from the grave. Let's meet its counterpart, Buster Blader the Destruction Swordsman.
Okay. No added attack, that's good.
No, but I can equip him with Sword of Dragon Souls.
Of course. Because, I mean, of course. Alright.
Destruction Swordmaster, destroy the Dark Magician.
Well, now you can meet my Mirror Force. Quaking Mirror Force. You're going to defense mode. Now what?
Of course. Nothing I can truly do against that.
Nope. Nobody can. Yeah, that keeps me alive.
For now, you forget about the card that my little trooper gave his life for. I flip summoned the Attack Gainer. Now, I tune together Attack Gainer with the Buster Dragon. Come to the field. Vermilion Dragon Mech. Attack Gainer allows me to lower your Dark Magician's attack a little further. If I could. But I also activate Vermilion Dragon's effect. By banishing one tuner from the grave, I can target one card on the field and destroy it. So let's say goodbye to your eternal soul.
Well then, I'm really glad I sent this to the grave. I activate the Mana Dragon Xenotron.
What is this card?
Special summons to the field when an effect goes off. And then I can set one spell or trap card from the graveyard. Which one do I want? Oh, you know what? I think I want this instead. I never got to use it. So you go, set. And, I'm gonna banish my Return of the Dragon Lords, allowing me to keep Mana Dragon Xenotron on the field.
Yeah, of course. Alright, that's all I can do, so I'll end the turn.
Okay, my turn.
And the quaking is keeping my monster down.
Now I activate. Not yet. First, activate Monster Reborn. Allow me to special summon back to the field. Dark Magician. In attack mode. But that's not where the story ends. Because I activate the Eye of Timaeus. Sending away Dark Magician. I can bring out... I haven't used you in a while. This might be a really great opportunity to... Yes. Dark Magician. Dark Paladin.
Oh, great, this guy.
I haven't used him in a while,
no.
But he's pretty great. Alright, Dark Paladin. Now, Dark Paladin, destroy the Vermilion Dragon Mech.
This is gonna hurt.
And now Mana Dragon Xenotron. I can't actually destroy any of those. Okay. Well, then I end my turn. You know, this card was one of the reasons that I put Blue Eyes in this deck. Because it powers him up, and he was my ace back in the day.
Yeah, I used to be a big fan of you, you know, watching your old duel history. You were a really good inspiration for me back then. Even when I was at the bottom of the barrel for a lot of duels. That's why it's an honor to duel you now.
Today's your lucky day.
Maybe. I activate from the grave Karma of the Destruction Swordsman. By discarding one Destruction Swords card, I can add it back to my hand.
Okay.
I'll set it down.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, I still can't attack or do anything yet. As long as that's still there. So,
that's good.
Yeah, I'll have to end the turn there.
I'll draw. Huh. Neat. I normal summon the Keeper of Dragon Magic. This is a new card. When he's summoned to the field, I can discard one card, and I choose the Sage with Eyes of Blue. And I can get to add a fusion card to my hand. I choose Magicialize Fusion.
That's a new one.
Yes, it is. Now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. I activate Magicialize Fusion. This is going to allow me to use Sage with Eyes of Blue, Dark Magician, Apprentice Illusion Magician, Time Wizard, sadly, Dark Paladin, to bring out the 5-headed Magician, Quintet Magician. And, activating his effect, he's pretty great. I destroy all cards that you control.
What? I activate Prologue of the Destruction Swordsman. This protects my destruction. Of course, since he's face down.
Not when they're face down. Oh boy. I haven't been able to do this yet. Quintet Magician, finish this duel.
That stupid combo of yours.
Yeah, I mean, you practically gave it to me. That morphing jar?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
That's unfortunate.
I'm thinking about taking it out. It was a test card, and even though it gave me a good hand, it obviously helped you out too.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's like card destruction, you know?
Yeah.
It helps you, but it kind of can help the opponent too.
At this point, I might as well just cycle that out for maybe, I don't know, Graceful Charity, maybe? I don't know.
It's not a bad shout. I mean, I'm fortunate, because if you didn't have that and that was a little trooper, you'd have won.
Perhaps.
You would have.
But as the things
yeah, I
go...
mean, that 12,800, you would have pulled that out next turn. I had nothing to stop that but Dark Magical Circle. That was my only play. So, well, I mean, if there's nothing else you can really tell me, I should,
Well, there is one thing.
Probably... Oh?
I found a little note on this guy right here. Apparently they're having some kind of meetup soon. And I'm hoping there's just some higher-ups there, you know. Maybe the leader will be there, or maybe someone who can lead us to them.
You think the mastermind could be there?
Possible. I wouldn't put my money on it, but if it's at all possible, we can end this in one fell swoop.
Okay. Then I'm coming too.
What? Kind of figured you would. You're wrapped up in this as much as I am right now.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a chance that he's going to be there, I'm coming too.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the backup probably wouldn't be a bad thing, right?
No.
I mean, just think about it. Bustablada, Dark Paladin. That's some power.
That is. And I also have dragons in my deck as well now, so...
Exactly. We both have dragons on our deck. And imagine if they were using dragons too. Whew.
That'd be brutal. Yeah, just bringing out a regular Buster Blader would be killing them.
Exactly. So imagine you pulling out your fusion
just,
swordsman guy.
You were just
I pull out that paladin.
Yeah, you were just lucky I wasn't just facing your blue eye side. Imagine that travesty.
Oh yeah, I feel bad for Ryan.
I haven't even faced him with this yet.
I'm sure he probably will want to run the other way. Because I know how brutal that could be.
Oh, I'm not even telling him about this changes yet.
You can just spring it on him like you did me?
A bit, yeah. Well, to be
That's
fair,
a good plan.
I still have a lot of payback.
True. Oh, hey, can I stay at your hotel room? I kinda...
Don't you have money?
A place here. I mean, yeah, but you have a hotel room. I am a wise money spender. Okay.
You can sleep on the couch.
Thanks.